Hi there, guys. Do you like Aventus? I think you do. Most of the people they do, and I think these fragrances. Like I just want to show Aventus just as the in the opening, but it's not going to be an Aventus review. These are two of my favorite summer and citrus-based perfumes, which has the bottle juice level. I have about 30 something left on each, but these two are some of the most compliment garner fragrances in my arsenal, especially summer and then mild cold weathers. These are really fantastic. Got the pineapple, lemon, lime, bergamot. So I like to do inspiration of Aventus or clone of Aventus every year, and it's just for fun. Never take lists so seriously because list can be up for debate in many ways. Like some people say, "Hey, I don't agree with your choice." I understand, of course, not everybody likes everything, but every year I do this for you to look at them. I will tell you in short, I have 10 fragrances here. I would not call all of them clones of Aventus. Some of them are inspired by Aventus or similar pineapple note, and I have a surprise, shocking surprise in the opening, number one spot today. What I feel this title would be top 10 best replacement for Aventus. If you like Aventus, you can try these. So today I will not feature something like Hachivat, Office for Men, Cedrat Boise. Those I'm keeping out of the context today. I'll show you some of the other ones, okay? And some of the fragrance I used to own, I don't have them anymore. So those are the basic starter point. So as I showed you Aventus, let's show you one by one. I have, think, no honorable mention I want to do. I want to hit just the 10, okay? First fragrance I want to show you here. I think this perfume, it's a beautiful one in a way. I'm going by smell and sometimes performance, okay? But mostly the blend I enjoy. All these 10 are really good. I have 10 more Aventus clones easily, but take a look at these. First one is called Dunhill Desire Gold, one of the most underrated perfumes in this video. The reason being, nobody talks about it. When this one came out, I feel there was no news, there was no update. I don't know why they did that, but when it came out, I wanted to have this so bad because I love this line. I love these bottles. Fantastic looking bottle. There's a whole line. Desire Red, Desire Blue, a lot of them. Now I have reviewed one, the latest flanker as well. But this one also has a silver. They look awesome. I wanted it just for the bottles, and it really surprised me. The smell wise is very fine. It smells like really Aventus. Let me smell it. Yeah, man, when I smell it, it smells fantastic. It reminds me a little bit of some of the other flankers, but doesn't exactly smell like Aventus in the opening, but it has its own smell. Calabrian bergamot or citrus lemon. Perhaps I don't get that much of pineapple, but apart from that, excellent replacement or, budget version, rather, I would say, if you're looking for a good alternative to Aventus. Number 9, I'll bring back one of my favorite perfumes from back in the time. My bottle's almost finished. I need to buy a backup bottle. But these sad part of these fragrances, why this is so low in the order, they every year change the names, concentration, the formulation, whatever, so they don't really keep like an batch for 2-3 years. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. It's called House of Zara, vibrant leather, EDP. I think this is the EDP version. There's the EDT. This is the magnetic top. That's the version. One of the most cleanest, and when I had this, I sang high praises, all of them, man. I mean, I love them. I spray some on myself now. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I just love that magnetic top, and the bottles are for me. This simplicity bottle really works. I love these bottles. So what vibrant leather did for me is the most fruity, uplifting, man. This one is hands down the nicest DNA of Aventus. If you just want a clean, nice little, I got 2-3 hours from it in general, but some people get less, some people get more. If you're really lucky, you'll get like 3 to 4 hours, but that's about it. That's the only downside of this perfume. But man, Zara did a stunner here. Stunner. If you like this, I'll show you an alternative to that, which is available in market now, more available. That one is also good, better longevity than this. But number 9 is Vibrant Leather EDP by Zara. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm doing series of reviews, so my sometimes I need a little bit of water, and today I'm not feeling all that well. That's why this setup, and I think it's nice to see all the fragrances in one frame. So the thing is, the concluding remark on this Vibrant Leather, it's one of the cleanest, freshest lime, lemony kind of vibe, and I really like this, but it's hard to find nowadays this exact bottle. Okay, but take a look at Vibrant Leather. I don't know what it's called now, so that's my number 9. Number 8 is one of the surprising fragrances I would add. I have so many more from this line. I reviewed almost all of them, but this is from House of Armaf, and it is called Armaf Club Intense Man, but the oil version. This is a 20 ml, I think. I believe I forgot. Yeah, 20 ml. And this is a luxury French perfume house, they say. One of the most interesting about this perfume thing is like this comes as a stick. Okay. This one, it's not sprayable. And I just love layering this. Man, this is strong. This is strong. It doesn't really project. If you want to get the best out of this perfume, this is a dark horse of this lineup. Why I say that? If you have that lemony, it has pure lemon. There's no alcohol plus nothing on this. This is zero alcohol. If you layer this with CDNIM and you go out, it will start projecting and last. Even the new versions of CDNIM, it will go crazy on projection and longevity because the combined power of staying power and projection, I think that's the way it works. I just love layering this. It has a lot of lemon and pineapple vibe, and it's thick, dense. I just love this. If you just want to use oil, non-alcoholic version, you can try this, and it's very, very good alternative to Creed's Aventus. Club New Intense Man oil version, very underrated. Next one I'm gonna go. You will see the next one and you'll be shocked. You'll be like, this is so low in the order. Don't you love this? If you know my reviews and if you know me, this is very close to my heart. This is one of the dream come true perfume for me. I mentioned it. This is called House of Mercedes-Benz. It's called Select. Okay, take a look at that. I just love the engraving of Mercedes logo. Looks so stunning. It looks posh. Bottle's beautiful. One of the reasons I got this, one of the reasons is the bottle. See-through, clear, and I just so happy. I got so much juice left in this. This fragrance is, once again, the best, one of the best. These are some of the best. I'm just not joking around with you. If it was up to me, I'd put all of them as a joint number one. When I spray this, when I smell it, this fragrance smells also clean like the Vibrant Leather, but it has more citrusy, more sweeter, more vibrant, more presence than Vibrant Leather, which is, it feels a little bit laid back. The Zara one, this one is right out there. If you want a summer day, if you're on projection, when I smell this, man, this one, it's definitely high class all the way. If you're going for work, gym, you'll smell so good. It does last longer than the Zara, but not say crazy. If you go heavy on the shirt, it will have good longevity though. Okay, 4 to 5 hours. But hands down, check out my review on this Mercedes-Benz Select. Very good interpretation of Dior. I mean, not Dior, Creed's Aventus. So we go number 6, and that's one of the biggest shocks in this video, and I will show the number 1 as the most shocking entry today. But number 6 is a fragrance I used to hype. Due to my hype, this fragrance got very expensive in Bangladesh. I take pride in that, and at the same time a little bit embarrassing. That is called Armaf Club New Intense Man. I cannot leave this out for very long. I just recently got a made in France version. This is a new, I think which year this was. They mentioned on the box. This is a more modern formulation, and they improved the sprayer. The opening is a lot more pleasant. Over the oil version, why I prefer this is that this fragrance basically has more projection and longevity. Okay, the oil version lasts a long time but doesn't really project. This one lasts and also project. This one in the opening has this lemon pledge vibe, which is why I didn't make my top 5 today. The top 5 that I have, I think those are better fragrances than this in terms of smell and composition. But overall, everything that I have to, this is one of the longest lasting, hands down. If you want one fragrance, you don't want to spend so much, and just a no-brainer, go for CDNIM, still a classic, last projects all day. French version, UAE version, doesn't matter. Okay, Armaf Club New Intense Man EDT is my number 6. Okay, so first 5 are gone. Let's go top 5. Number 5, I'm gonna go with a fragrance which I believe it's a little bit better in terms of some aspect, but they're all good equally. If you like the Zara one, if you like the Mercedes-Benz Select, these two can be replaced, or if you want to have one, you can have any of the 3, but if you want to have one, I would suggest pay a little bit more money. And I try to get this. This is called, Mont Blanc. I think this is called what? Explorer, yes. And they have some flanker out already. This, hands down, one of the most beautiful looking bottles, heavy, posh, and feels like to me Prada L'Homme because of this leathery texture, but this is actually, I think, not leather. Really nice cap, very heavy bottle. So the downside of this fragrance, let me tell you, I really do not like that fact. It's more expensive, almost double the price of other Mont Blanc. Okay, perhaps it's selling so well, that popular DNA of Aventus, people like that. And this is not so expensive in Europe and US, I noticed, but in Bangladesh, this is going $60 after discount. Okay, that's the price I paid for this. And I'll tell you why I did it. I did it because it smells so nice. The reason I had this fragrance, I sold it because I feel like this is one of the weakest fragrances and I cannot smell it after a while. But I would suggest try this fragrance on your shirt, spray this, come back after 2-3 days, or try to ask your co-workers or people near you if they can smell you. You go nose blind on this. I think they use ISO super or something in this that makes it ghostly. Okay, after half an hour or so you will not detect it, but others will. Composition wise, the Calibre and Bergamo in this is very clean, fresh, and I think this and Mercedes for me is a tie in a way, but Mercedes-Benz also has the high price tag. Okay, so these two are really good replacement for the Zara one. So either one is good, but the Explorer for me, smell wise, a little bit more refined and more up class compared to the Mercedes and the previous ones. Okay, number 5 is Mont Blanc Explorer. I'll just tell you one other thing. It's not as hype worthy, like crazy good, crazy longevity. No, it's just a good fragrance. Keep it in mind, do not raise your expectations so high. Okay, that's when you'll enjoy this. But if you feel it's too expensive, easily go with other ones. Number 4, I'll go with this perfume today. I have the early ones, the EDT release, the first release, but nowadays I prefer the flankers of these. This is called Lavender Intense, okay, by Haramain. This perfume, I'll tell you one thing. This one doesn't smell like a very distinctive or how do you say, not perhaps the most unique, like so different from the original Lavender, but what you get from this is the performance. Lavender sometimes can be spotty. This one definitely beast mode, and it's a little bit more dense, and I get a little bit of a smoky vibe that I get from Aventus. This is a bit more serious in the winter time. You can try it. Lovely little perfume here, Lavender Intense by Haramain. Okay, try it out. Okay, so I keep it there. So next one, we're gonna go top 3. Top 3 is gonna be interesting in a way. Let me make a little bit more room. Yeah, because I'm gonna run out of space. I didn't think that through. I'm using the new phone, so this one doesn't have that wide angle that much. Yeah. Okay, so leave it there. And then next, number 3 is a perfume, one of the shockers. The reason being this fragrance, it's not in an Aventus clone. I'll just admit it. But I think the pineapple note, that makes it an excellent substitute for Aventus. If you even like to layer this with Aventus, you'll be invincible. This is called Swiss Arabian Shawq. And this is the older style bottle. The new bottles changed a little bit. I mean, check them out. I mean, if you see them somewhere, this older style bottle, take it. Beastly pineapple juice. That's what you get from this. Very simplistic, fruity. Doesn't have the complexity or darkness. I will get a backup bottle of this. I think I have how much? 10, 15 ml or something. This hands down is one of the best alternative to Creed's Aventus DNA. Okay, Swiss Arabian Shawq. It will shock you how good this pineapple is. Right. So now let's keep it like this. Otherwise, I'm running out of space. So sorry. I'll write down the names. Okay. So next, let's go with the fragrance from. This one is supposed to be number 1 today, I'll admit to you. This one I was planning to make it number 1 because this is one of my most favorite Aventus clones, which is smoky, longevity is crazy, smells, man, this is worth the price tag. This is called Afnan Supremacy, and not only intense. Hype for good reasons, okay? I hyped it for sure because people who tried it, they said they get excellent longevity. But there's a talk of reformulation. I don't know about that, but I got an excellent performer here. Number 2 is Afnan Supremacy, not only intense. So that perhaps is the best Aventus clone you can buy at this current moment. But the most shocking part, today, number 1, best alternative to Creed's Aventus I found this time that I'm enjoying the most isn't discontinued fragrance. But if you're in States and Europe, you can find these fragrances. You can hunt them down for sure. And you will not be disappointed. I told recent times Rahul Sharma Bhai, who also has this, and I told him, I prefer this over Aventus. What is the fragrance? Paco Rabanne Black XS, Lexus or Lexi with the skull. This fragrance, even if you love Shawq, this is better than Shawq. If you spend $100 on this, it's worthy getting. It's a little bit smoky. It's a little bit dark. It has the sweetness of strawberry and other stuff from Black XS, but that pineapple, it's on steroids in the hair. I'm hyping this one up. Man, I love this bottle. I love the sound. Get this. I mean, if you can get this anywhere within $100, consider yourself very lucky. The pineapple in this lasts, okay? Man, this is the best fragrance today in this list. Just leave it at that. Paco Rabanne Black XS, Lexus. These 10 fragrances, if you have any one of them, you can really get a vibe of Aventus and you can enjoy Aventus DNA. More or less, some of them are different in their own ways. You don't need absolute collect everything. I'm a reviewer, that's why I do this. But for now, 2022, these are the top 10 I would suggest to you. Thank you very much for watching. I think let me know your suggestions and I will go upload these. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.